The name Rudimental means the basic pattern of drumming.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, did my research.
It would be a bit silly if we didn't know that.
Yeah. What was the creative process behind coming up with a name?
I was at uni with Kezi, one of the members that's not here. And yeah, he decided to sort of make a producer name, and then we were producing together, so we kind of was like, we might as well call ourselves Rudimental, because he was going to call himself Rudiments.
And I remember Kezi saying that he always used to leave his Rudiments book when he was getting piano lessons. Yeah,
so just there's two other members that were back in London working on the studio stuff, and me and Leon do a lot of the DJing, so it's quite good to have that in the team where we can just sort of split each other up. And
So the two other members are Aprille and Kezi.
Well, tell us a little bit about how you guys met and what started your career, like the journey.
I grew up on the same road as Leon. We went nursery together. Leon used to tease me a lot when I was in nursery because I had long hair. Anyway, but yeah, we all grew up playing football together. Met Kezi in college.
I know you guys are involved with a lot of disadvantaged youth. You're trying to help them out and advocate music as a way for them to get their stuff out there.
All four of us really have all worked with the youth in some way or the other.
Yeah.
Kezi and myself, we worked in a secondary school as sort of like behavioural mentors, working with students, not only with learning difficulties, but with sort of like barriers to learning. And we used to sort of like sneak them into the music room and take them out on the field and play football with them and stuff like that, as a way of sort of like breaking down or knocking down those barriers.
I run a community recording studio in Tottenham called Wordplay Studios, who Retro too used to go to, and yeah, it was a similar sort of community centre style studio. So we all kind of come from that background. It's quite an important issue to us because inner city kids don't have much to do. There's no like route to express themselves creatively. So growing up where we grew up, you have friends that get into trouble, friends that I had a friend that got stabbed, and people run into trouble, and you kind of, I think it makes you want to help, prevent all that.
Well, in just 2 years, you guys have done so much. You've created a name for yourself internationally. Top of the UK charts.
Yeah, #1 in the UK.
Top of the ARIA charts.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so much more. You guys are just going to keep going places.
Yeah.
What's your secret?
Secret is to not have a secret.
Yeah. we kind of don't really think about things. I mean, the way we approach making music is kind of a jam, and we'll meet up in the studio with an artist, and it's kind of like we just get the instruments out and get the beats out and see what happens. We don't really think about it. It's just more about enjoying ourselves and not overthinking what kind of direction you want to go in, and just giving it a go and then seeing what happens at the end of the session.
So a lot of people probably hear our music and they probably think, they plan that out, it's well structured and whatnot, and it's so far from the truth.
Yeah. I mean, I think the good thing we have is that because there's four of us and we all come from a producer background, we're into lots of different styles of music. It's like a big mashup of styles when we make music together.
Imagine there's four of us with all different types of flavours and genres that we love, and then we get into the studio and we just fuse that together.
And I know Feel the Love has a lot of different influences. When you listen to it, it's got a couple of different styles mixed in there. Would you attribute this success to that, from all these different influences you have? And
yeah, definitely. 100%. Definitely, I think. The actual story of Feel the Love as well is quite a funny one, because Kezi came up with the lyrics and the melody, and at the time, he kind of just started seeing a girl that he was kind of infatuated over. It was a sunny day.
He was in love.
He was in love.
If you imagine just rose petals on the floor,
he hates
candles
shining in, candle wax burning your lips.
About her, and he put, and then he brought it to the studio, and we all went a bit crazy.
Yeah,
like,
just on a simple hook and a rough sort of like version of what we had at the time.
It was kind of like a minimal kind of laid back Andre 3000 D&B style thing.
You say your music and your mission for your music is to bring soul to electronic music.
Yeah, we've been quoted on that. I think I said that once. I said that once.
Is it true?
Yeah. It's a bit cheesy. I said it once in an interview and it's just stuck. But I mean, it's kind of like because there's lots of different electronic music. Obviously, is going crazy around the world right now. Lots of different forms of it, and we're really into our kind of soulful, good vocals side of it, and obviously, we just like hearing a great voice over some crazy sub bass.
Yeah.
What have you got planned in the future? What's coming up for you?
What's
Any
coming up?
collaborations?
Well,
What's going on?
At the minute we're doing a DJ set.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're out in Australia doing the DJ tour.
The I Feel Love Australian tour?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
and but we're back in March for the Future Music Festival, which
Yes.
is going to be fully live. If you keep your eye on Twitter, you might be able to get a bit more info on who we're working with. But yeah, nice, it's going to be good.
That sounds amazing. Well, thank you so much for speaking to us today.
worries. Thank
you very much.
If you guys want to check out their stuff, go to rudimental.co.uk or their Facebook, SoundCloud and Twitter.
Cool, man. Do your hand thing again.
Yeah.
In Aprille.